Hello? Hello? I don't know if this records my audio. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, well, fuck. Alright. Today I am playing The Binding of Isaac. It's a bit of an old game, but it's one of my favorites. Now, what The Binding of Isaac is, it's a game about this guy right here, Isaac. When you start off, you don't have all these characters unlocked, but we're gonna start off Isaac. Now, The Binding of Isaac is a grid-based, procedurally generated roguelike. There's always rooms like this, and there's basic enemies. It's a twin stick shooter, meaning use WASD and the arrow keys to move and shoot. What I just picked up was the matchstick. It's a trinket. What trinkets do, they can change from what you shoot. As you can see here, I'm shooting tears. Trust me, it's a bit of a weird game. It's a good game though. It's weird but good. But the matchstick gives me a 10% more chance of finding bombs. Now, when I say finding bombs, every time an enemy dies, anytime you finish a room, like I just finished a room by defeating all enemies in the room, you get something. Alright, we just walked into the secret room. Secret room is very good. It's not on the map until you find it. You can see the little question mark up on the map. You don't know it's there until you accidentally find it. We picked up raw liver, as you can see in the top right. It gave us 2 health. Now, the Binding of Isaac, every floor, and by floor I mean this is the first level, there are rooms in a floor. You'll catch on as we go. Now, every floor has a treasure room. You can see it by this gold indication around it. And what that has, it has a random item in it. Now, this item is a Book of Belial. And I'm going to pick it up real quick. What it does is for a certain amount of, for an entire room, for the length that you're in this room, it gives you this. As you can see, I'm really evil and demonic. But my tears are now red. They do a lot more damage, but just for this room. As you can see, I'll leave. Don't have that anymore. It takes a certain amount of rooms to charge it up. You have to defeat all enemies in a room to earn a little, a little dot next to it. You see there's 6. It takes 6 rooms to recharge. Now, the dice, or the D6, is a very interesting one because it can change other ones. It can re-roll them. It's a cool little thing, and we're going to go through a whole bunch of other rooms to recharge it, try and get rid of the holy water, because the holy water, not a good item. Might be a good biblical thing. Oh, okay, I was just getting hit in the face. But in this game, it's just not good. Alright, I defeated a room, I got 2 charges. So that means I only need to do 3 rooms to fill up another reroll. I picked up Pill. Pill can do a random amount of things. It can heal you, hurt you, it can change your stats. Let's see what this one does. Oh, this one teleported me. It brought me to the very beginning. And as you can see, twin stick, Shift or E can place a bomb and spaces the items. Now there are bomb and keys, as you can see right above, right next to arrows. Now those are consumables. You find them as you go. Every room you can drop them. The matchstick gives us more bombs. Hopefully, it's a 10% more chance of us finding a bomb when clearing a room. We're gonna clear this room really easy because it's just 3 little spiders. And we found a penny. Penny. You see this evil-looking door? It's a boss room. There's a boss at every level. And this one is one of the horsemen's Famine. He's a bit of a not a nice guy. He has pretty much 2 moves as of right now in stage 1. And stage 1 meaning... Okay. You see where he has a health bar? When I get him down to, I don't know, a third maybe? A third of his health, he's going to change. He's going to do something drastic, and it's going to change his moves. See, right now, he can spit out little flies that can shoot at you, or he can charge from left or to right. But if I just keep hitting him with my magical tears that apparently are like a knife wound, I don't even know, hopefully soon he will change into, I wouldn't say second form, but just he's been affected until he's changed. I don't even know how to, his second form. We're gonna go with the second form. he's going to change into this. And now his one move, as you saw, was to spit at us. That's all he's got now. He can't charge and he can't summon more flies, which is good because as of right now, he only has 2 flies. If I get rid of those guys, he's down to just him. The one thing is a little tricky is he shoots in 3, so you can either go around him or you can be a little bit ballsy and try to dodge in between him. Let's see. Alright. Now, okay, so we killed the boss, but in this room there are still enemies, so we technically haven't cleared the room. We haven't gotten a charge from our D6. And since this is a boss, the one thing that's kind of cool is you, like an item room, receive an item from it. In this case, we got Cube of Meat. And what it has the ability of, it's an orbital. Meaning it's always going to do this little circle around us over and over and over again until we pick up something that's going to affect it or until we die. It can block shots and can also harm other enemies. We're going to go down to the item room and we're going to re-roll this item because it's a bit of poop. Alright, we got, what is this? Yeah, Crack the Sky. This item's not bad. It's a beginning item. It's a one-use item. It does this. It shot rays down from the sky that can harm people. It's good for a boss if you're not very good against them. It's good against a really hectic room. It's good against a large amount of enemies or one strong enemy. I don't find it great, especially because I am a bit later in the game. I have the D6. I put nearly 400 hours into this game, so I have a bit more unlocked than most people. As you can see on the top, these are, I just completed the first floor. I'm on to the second floor, basement 2. And it's pretty much the same as the first. There's an item room, there's a shop, there's a secret room, there's even a super secret room if you're lucky enough to find it. See, secret rooms are connected to 3 rooms generally, and you have to bomb your way into them, and there's no door. But super secret rooms are only connected to 1. They can't be connected to 2, they can't be connected to 3. They have to be only connected to 1. So as of right now, if you can see on the map, I could try looking for it over here, or I could continue on my way, which is what I'm going to do. I picked up a key. I'm going to use it in this item room. Alright, Mom's Pills. I picked up a pill before. They can give you a random ability. I'm going to pick this one up and see what I get. Okay, I got a red, splotchy looking pill. And it gives range down. Before, I would have shot a little bit past where I am now, but since I have a range down, I can't shoot as far. Which is a bit poopy, it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on keeping Mom's Pills. The D6 is just such an amazing item because I can, if I don't like an item, I don't need to keep it. Oh, this room's a little bad. I'm going to place a bomb there. Hopefully it's going to take out a lot of enemies. That took out, what, 2? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Getting a little framey, little low on frame rate, but it's not bad. It's not bad. These guys are kind of cool. They have most of them 2 different settings, 2 different modes. They have their head, and they know exactly where you are, and they'll chase you. They don't have their head, and they kind of just walk around aimlessly. There's a chance finding an item in the poop. Yep. Because you never know what comes out of poop. Now, when I had to fly around it, so when we broke the poop, it's like, hey, my poop started attacking us. These guys are a bit weird. I don't know the name of them. I think I just call them like popcorn guys. But if I'm not mistaken, these ones, since they're charcoaly, drop a bomb, which is kind of useful if I want to check for a room. I can, hopefully, next time I can kill them near a wall, near rocks to destroy something. Saves me from having to use a bomb, you know? We're going to go back to the item room. Gonna re-roll that item. Oh, we got a $3 bill. Alright, I'm not going to pick up $3 bill. I dislike $3 bill. Actually, I'll show you guys. So, see how it says random tiers? Right now, we just have normal tears and odd smile on our face. But if we go into this room, hold on. When we go into a room with enemies, we are going to have a different tier effect. As you can see up on the top, you see what says arrows. As of right now, just simple tiers no matter what direction I shoot. But if I go into this room, I now have a chance of shooting a tooth, which is an item in the game called Tough Luck. Tough Luck is, the item is brass knuckles. Brass knuckles is in you had your tooth hit out. Go into a different room, see what we get. Oh, we have triple shot. Lovely. See, it's not a bad item. $3 bill, it's not a bad item. It shows you some interesting stuff. But for the fact that if I already had triple shot and I got it, there's a lot of bad tier effects. There's my reflection. It actually turns your tier round back at you. What do we have here? Do we have any tier effect here? No, we just have the $3 bill, a little shine in our eye. I don't have enough money for the shop. I don't want to go to the library because it's just books, and those replace... Oh, here we go. See the purple? Kind of purplish teal. I don't even know what the color is. Those will slightly home in towards enemies. It's pretty useful. Alright, this room, it hurts you by half a heart to go in, but there's a chance of you getting something. I got Guppy's head. Alright. Guppy's head summons flies. Now these flies do twice my damage and will actually find an enemy, and they'll hit themselves against that enemy. The Book of Sin gives you a free item. Free item isn't a consumable. A coin, a bomb, a key, possibly a trinket like I have the matchstick, or in this case, we got a pill. Too bad this is ranged down. To leave, it costs another half a heart. It's sometimes those rooms can be useful. Sometimes those rooms have chests in them that just open up into spiders or flies, so it's useless to go into them. We took a gamble. I wouldn't say we lost. Ah, the Duke of Flies. And I just lost all my flies to those to that Eternal Fly. Okay. Ooh, okay. I have Tough Luck. Awesome. So those teeth, if I can get one to hit him, will do, I believe, 3 times damage. I think it's 3 times damage. Get this guy out of the way. The Duke of Flies isn't my favorite boss, by any stretch of the imagination. He's a bit annoying in the fact that he'll continue to produce flies over and over and over again, and then he has a tendency to spit them out towards you, and they will seek you. It's a bit annoying. He doesn't have 2 stages like Famine. Famine, once you got him down to a certain percent, he would turn into a head and spit at you. This guy will just continue to spew flies at you. If I had a bomb, I would have used that bomb on him, because bomb would have taken out a good chunk of his health. But he's okay. Come on, flies. Come on. Work with me here. Flies, they take the damage instead of him, so it just prolongs the fight. I'm gonna get that. All right. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Suck it, flies. When they don't blink, when they're just black like that, they just, oh crap. They just fly aimlessly. I forgot that, once you clear a boss fight, it destroys all poop, so it got rid of, what these flies were so interested in. And the coat hanger, wire coat hanger. It just increases how many times I shoot a tier, like how often, the frequency. Alright, let's... Just gonna turn on the music. Hope it's not too loud. I don't think it is. Just in case, I'll turn it down a little bit more. It's catchy, if not slightly repetitive music. Curse of the Labyrinth. Okay, so we have Caves XL, which means this is technically the 3rd floor, and the 4th floor would be Caves 2, or something of that nature. It normally goes basement 1, basement 2, caves 1, caves 2. But since it's an XL, we have both cave 1 and cave 2 here. Meaning there are 2 bosses, there are 2 item rooms, there's only 1 shop. But that just means there's more rooms, which is slightly annoying. It's good if we find, come on, buddy. There you go. If we can find the item room quickly, which I hope we do, it gives us more rooms to clear to charge my D6, which is lovely. Because the more chances we have to re-roll an item, say it's an item we don't like too much, say it's an item that, you know, that isn't really useful to me right now, we don't need to keep it. Which, I mean, we never really need to keep it, but it gives us a chance to trade it in for something better. That was just stupid. Oh, this is really stupid. You wouldn't believe I've spent 400 hours doing this. But trust me, I have. I haven't actually played in probably 2 months though. So I'm still kind of shaking off the rust. Okay, that was just stupid. Bad guess. I could have, if I knew it was bad guess, I could have used it near enemies, and my fart would have actually poisoned them. Sentences that shouldn't have been said for 200, right there. There's a little glitch. I wouldn't even call it a glitch. It's just a little bit of the game. The flies actually can't reach you if you're up against the top wall like that. I mean, it's not best that I'm using it, but I'm using it. Kind of makes the game just a little bit easier. Speaking of which, you can't fall in these. They're just little blockades. Do. There we go. Huh. What just happened? There's an item called the Magnet, or Magneto, which pulls consumables in towards you. Sometimes the $3 bill will give you that effect. This game was made in Flash, I believe in 2008, if not earlier. So it's a bit buggy still. Portable slot machine. Consumes a coin, has a chance to give me something. Or as you can see, just making me kind of depressed because nothing's coming out. Hey, I got a bomb. And I have a heart. Awesome. That was almost worth it. Now we're gonna re-roll it and see what we get. Ah, purple. That's growth hormones. Speed and damage up. I can move a little bit faster, and my tears just do a little bit more damage. Perfect. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna go into the boss fight just yet. I could, and I guess it really wouldn't hurt me. It would give me a charge on the D6 or the dice, whichever one you want to call it. But there's a little, not a gimmick, there's a chance of something happening called the devil and or the star. Oh, hold on 1 second. All right, so there's a chance if you haven't taken too much red heart damage. I've taken a lot of red heart damage. You can see I'm missing 4 hearts right now. There's a chance of a room spawning, which is a deal with the devil. Now, deal with the devil is you can trade in your hearts permanently, as in heart containers. You won't be able to get those back unless you have something that can increase your health, for possibly an item or a passive item, an item that you don't have in your spacebar, an item that just affects you, like growth hormones or the wire coat hanger. But there's normally really good ones. There's ones that increase your damage by a good amount or increase your tears, let you fly. There's a lot of really interesting ones that can change the whole entire way this game is played. Alright, so I got Liberty Cap. As you can see, I'm pretty different right now. I'm a little bit smaller and I'm shooting a lot more often. This gives me a chance of having one of a couple different mushroom effects. There's mushrooms in the game, Skinny Odd, Fat Odd, and then I believe there's one more. What it does is it gives me, one of those items for a room. $3 bill is giving me tears that go through walls. As you can see, it's going right through this rock, which makes dealing with fire a little bit more painful. Gonna backtrack a little bit. Ooh, oh, cool. All right, so we froze him. We have what's called Mom's Contact right now. Mom's Contact is a really cool item because it has a chance of stopping bad guys dead in their tracks, which it did. Ooh, right now I have the Fat Mushroom, which gives me more damage. Oh, cool! I have a bit of homing tears. Give you a chance to look at them. See, they kind of not super homey, but they do kind of not super homies. But they do kind of just turn a little bit. Not extremely useful, but if it's an item that you just happen to get, it's not going to hurt you. I'm going to go down. Ooh, okay. I got number 1. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not crying anymore. I'm peeing. Being little blobs. Just it lowers the range so drastically. Oop, I might not make it. Just barely made it. Ooh, okay. Bad guess. Alright, we're gonna keep this pill. Knowing me, I'm a little surprised I didn't just accidentally blow up and die from one of these TNTs. And this is the ending. At the ending, it says, "Dear Diary, today I died. I was killed by this thing in some cave," and it shows a little kid's drawing of whatever it was. "I leave all that I own to my cat Guppy." The cool things that we got were raw liver, the dice, which is what you start off with, $3 bill, wire coat hanger, growth hormones, and that was cube of meat, D6 at the end. And it says, "Goodbye, cruel world, Isaac." And you can replay, go back to menu. I'm going to go back to menu because that was the very first game I have ever had game commentary for.